Hey guys, welcome to my second moto vlog, and I'll just tell you ahead of time, this was not the moto vlog I had planned. So here's what's going on. Shortly after I got home the other day, I noticed that my bike was throwing this lovely check engine light here. After doing the Delphi fuel injection trick, which is off, on, off, on, off, on, it will blink a series of times to let you know what's going on with your code. Now, unfortunately, the RX4 doesn't have an OBD2 port. It has a Delphi proprietary setup. So, yeah. So basically what's happening now is I'm going to be extracting the ECU, sending it to CSC Motorcycles. I spoke with Joey on the phone a couple of times, and we figured that's going to be the easiest fix. Also, they've had some instances where they've had a bad ECU or two, and I'm just going to send them mine to make sure that's not the case. So in this video, I guess, we will be extracting the ECU, or at least I plan to attempt to document that process. As you can see, we take the little passenger seat off. There's a little toolkit in here. From what I understand, we just have to take these, the document panel off, and probably this part of the seat. May not even have to take this part of the seat off. I don't know. I'll get into that in a second. And once we're in there, probably going to disconnect the battery also before I pull the ECU. Just common sense stuff. So that's what's going on with the RX4 right now. Like I said, a little disappointed. This isn't what I wanted to do for my second moto vlog, but it's what we've got. Also, while we're talking about it, here is the lovely old Suzuki GS 650. We're currently waiting on, I think, jets. I'm going to have to rejet the carbs, and I'm going to go pod filters. I've pulled the airbox out, and we're just going to go that route, I think. So yeah, it runs currently, but obviously without rejetting, it's going to run like garbage and be too rich and foul out plugs and all kinds of other good stuff. But that's for another day. Today we are focusing on the good old RX4. So I'm going to grab some tools and we will get started. Alright, first things first, I guess we will take the seat off. Not going to lie, full disclosure, I did this part the other day while looking for a potential OBD2 port. Does anybody else just drop everything when you're working on something? I don't know if it's just me or if I'm not alone in this venture. I probably am alone in this venture. I'm really just talking to myself. If someone else watches this, fantastic. But at the moment, I'm pretty much just talking to myself. Got bike parts everywhere, and none of them are the best. So I think these are also a 9mm, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, 8. Luckily, my years of screwing everything up prepared me, and I grabbed both. Probably montage this part. I can't imagine anyone wants to watch me slowly, clumsily take out 4 bolts. I don't know, maybe there's some freaks out there. You guys like feet? You foot guys probably will enjoy this, right? Foot guys, like and comment. I'm not going to show you mine for my girlfriends, but To each his own. Cool. So here we have the lovely Delphi system. And I'm going to first unhook the positive battery cable before I just go pulling that out. I don't know that it would make a difference, but I don't want to find out. Again, just to be on the safe side. Let me grab some more tools. Be right back. Okay, so we're back. Battery's on this side. I don't know why I thought it was on the other side. And it looks like all we need is a number 3 Allen to get the plastics off. Again, my dad was a mechanic, so tearing into stuff like this isn't too harrowing for me. Granted, this is a very small, easy process, or appears to be anyway, but running out of places to just throw screws, bolts. My dad was a mechanic, so I'm moderately mechanically inclined, so things like this usually don't frighten me too bad. I will say also though that are you gonna let me get to you without taking that bracket off? I bet you're not. Probably do it with a wrench. I don't know, guys. Decisions. I guess we'll go bracket. Let's do bracket. Use what you got, I say. Bracket it is. I'm so easily distracted. Dad was a mechanic, and like I said, I'm fairly mechanical, and the reason that comes in handy with this particular bike is, again, I'm in the middle of nowhere, Kentucky, so for me to get this bike to California or serviced somewhere, probably harder than would be for people in California or in a larger city with more dealerships. We only have a Harley dealership here, and again, you guys know how the Harley crew is. They don't want to work on anything but Harleys, and I get that. It's liability, and those guys go to years of training to be Harley techs, so I get it. Dear goodness, I'm going to strip that out. Actually, socket time. I believe it's a 10. I've got a 9, a 10, and an 8, just in case. Felt very tinny. Most of the time, things like this are 10s. Now, I also am open to the possibility that just taking this terminal off for 30 minutes might reset the ECU and things might be okay after that. But the way my luck tends to go is it would go off for a minute and then be right back on a day later. So I'm just going to do what the nice man at the motorcycle dealership tells me to do and make it work that way. As I was rambling on pointlessly, where'd my 8 go? I got a pocket full of sockets. And if that's not a song, then we are not trying. I got a pocket full of sockets and I'm ready to, I don't know. You would think years of trying to write music would come in handy, but here we are. What I was saying was we got a Harley dealership. Those guys obviously won't touch this. And we also have a Honda dealership. And I would think that maybe the Honda techs would be a little more apt to try their hand at a single cylinder adventure bike. But the nice man in California seems to have the answers for me. So I'm going to send him my ECU and see how that goes. I apologize to anybody for my sloppy wrenching. I will fully admit that right now, as I am filming this, it is midnight. It's actually almost 1. There goes that socket again. Mother. I want to curse, but I'm trying to be respectful of those who don't as much as me. And for any unfortunate children that might have found this video. So boop. And another boop. Double boops. There we go. There's my ECU. So I'm going to send this off to CSC. Have them flash it or send me another one. Do whatever magic voodoo they're going to do with it. And see if I can get that check engine light off. The bike was running pretty much fine otherwise. I was waiting to get gas, and of course the pumps are kind of crowded, and it just kind of idled down a little from what it normally is. Not a huge deal. Then it just died. So it's been running pretty good. It'll just die at stoplights sometimes. And there's nothing more frustrating as someone who's been riding for a good portion of their life to suddenly have your bike die on you. I know nobody cares, but I feel judged. I feel like the 6-year-olds who are looking up and might one day want to ride a motorcycle are like, no, that guy seems like a douche. He killed it, so I'm out on the motorcycle deal. But anyway, guys, I'm going to send this off to CSC, and this weekend I'm probably going to tackle the carbs on the GS650. If that's something you would want to see for some reason, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Maybe the 2 people that might accidentally watch this. And I'm going to keep doing this. I don't know if anybody's watching it or not, but I'm enjoying it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.